Yeah, hello folks, and welcome to my first episode on my Asian National Park. And I released this project in 2 languages and tag each one with the language flag. And I would like to try it in German, in English, and also try my luck on the German YouTube market. And yeah, it is a try for this project, not more. And when you like it, then please give me a like or a comment or an idea. And yeah. So, I would like to try my creative freedom in my native language, but my episodes and my channel will be still in English again. And here in the speed build you can see that I'm currently building the entrance, and I'm also building a highway with parking spaces and a beautiful entrance for the national park here. Yeah. I already implemented the same idea in my Collab Halloween project, and since I thought it was so nice, I wanted to do it again. Yeah, I was so inspired by this idea from another German YouTuber, and best regards go out to him at this point, to Dandy Man. And yeah, I'm a fan from him, and his ideas was so inspired from me. And mutual inspiration is allowed, so I think. And I thought about the entrance for a long time, and I choose this idea again, and I'm looking for a realistic possibility. Also, I take this idea, and it was important for me that I build it not too big here on this point here, on the space here on the map. And I want to keep it the area more clear for the guest. But in the first episode, the park entrance will of course be a little bit larger. My focus will be on the Asian dinosaurs, and I also found some cool dinos from a website, Nexusmods.com, that we can add to this park. There are really some cool variants, and you can already see some dinosaurs from my other episodes, and that's why I decided to build an Asian park. I will definitely choose 1 or 2 dinosaurs that could visually fit into this theme. And for example, the Shantungosaurus from the Camp Cretaceous DLC is still pretty cool. And he reminds me of a samurai sometimes, and I think we'll have enough space here in this park. But enough of that. In the first episode I'm going to place more smaller dinosaurs around the entrance, and I don't think we can see certain species while doing a safari tour, and that's why I want to show these little dinosaurs in a small enclosure, at least at the beginning. As you can see, we have here the highway and the parking spaces for the first, but I will edit the cars offline later, and I wanted to move forward and focus on the entrance first, and will show the highway with the parking slots and more details in the next episode. In the rest of the speed build you can see that I after drew the outlines from the street, also here from the highway I mean. I marked everything out with the small low fences, and I added a few details at the entrance, and then had the idea of building a small rock garden. This means that the entrance from the highway is a little bit more hidden again, and I can use my cherry blossom trees, yay! For the first time here in this park, and I think it fits perfectly for an Asian national park. Yeah, afterwards I will add decent lighting under the rocks. And I think it fits good for the evening atmosphere. Yeah. After that I integrate the first amenities in the speed build here for the guests, and try to design everything as a complex. It was important to me to have a few options for eating and drinking right from the entrance area. Yeah, and I didn't have a precious plan yet, but that's how I usually work. Spontaneously go and follow the flow. Yeah, this is my thing. Whatever fits right, and I love curved paths and an organic look. And don't get me wrong, I also like other architecture styles, and if it fits, then I also build square and straight. And that's not a big deal for me, but I like it more wavy and shavy and curved and so on, and yeah. And that's why I used the Earth as my logo for Rob Earth. It is a little combination from my name Robert, and it was raw birth. Yeah, okay, why not? Sounds interesting for me, why not? And I love the earth, I love the shapes and the waves and the circles and so on, and yeah, just all around good. Circles and waves are my thing. Okay, let's enjoy the rest of the speed build again, and then I'll talk a little bit later to you. So we are here, and I actually have no idea at all what Asian means. Yeah, and that's why I'm just completely spontaneous and try to design all the decorative objects and items and paths in such a way that you have the feeling that there is a certain harmony. We have other great videos on YouTube from other YouTubers that have more attention to combine the paths into a good design, that you have the feeling, yeah, that looks like Asian, but yeah. That was a little bit not too complicated for me. That isn't my problem, but yeah. But I still want to keep it simple, because the focus is really on the landscaping in this Asian National Park. And yeah, here we have a quick overview, and then I have integrated a few more amenities for the guests here offline, what you can see. And my other idea is I will equip the areas around the monorail train with guest areas. Also, I mean with the stuff and the buildings and so on, and this is then enough for this project. I don't build so big and huge guest areas, but around the monorail train is the good idea, so I think. Yeah, I would like to have different tour vehicles leave from everywhere, so that the guests can drive through the landscape and get from A to B. And yeah, the monorail train, my goodness, is the largest connecting route here in this park, and it was definitely excited for myself to build this glitch all the way through this map. But I love it, and it looks so straight and perfect and fit in this landscape, and yeah, I like it, and I hope you like it too. Then I got to work on the first enclosure and design it here with the first smaller rocks for the OV Raptor, and later then, and thanks on this point for KAIODENIC Mod, I can place these big rock formations from the lagoon in the water and then move them back and forth freely. This is so cool and amazing for me, and yeah, I like it to create cliffs and larger stone formations, something that is unfortunately missing here in this game. And you can create the illusion with the terrain textures. Oh my god. Okay, sorry folks, I have some problems with some English words with the pronouncing, and I know my English is not the best and it's not a yellow from the egg, but yeah, I hope you know what I mean. But yeah, you can create the illusion with the terrain textures. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. But yeah. So, yeah. Moment. But yeah, thanks for your KAIODENIC Mod on this point. For this trick here, and I can design the cliffs in a completely different way. And yeah, the enclosure should appear relatively open and provide a good view. And after then, when I complete here, I once again thought about the process for a long time, and I want to have more smaller enclosures for the smaller dinosaurs here in this entrance area, and yeah. Yo, I continued along the paths and let myself drift a little bit, and then yeah, I was sure the next enclosure is on the side here, on this point, and it will be relatively large. Too big for a very small dinosaur, but I still wanted to continue this building also again, and yeah, come on. There are plenty of other Asian dinosaurs that would be suitable for this enclosure, but which dinosaur we see later with my decision. As I said, I let myself drift a bit with the further design and continued building spontaneously. Afterwards, the little prehistoric chicken spoke up and reminded me that he doesn't just eat plants, he need a meat feeder. And it was, oh sorry, in this moment, so for me, here my little prehistoric chicken, here you have chicken nuggets and enjoy it and enjoy your meat, and yeah, perfect. Then I designed the next enclosure and integrate also the waterfall, what you can see in the time lapse. And I don't want to praise myself at this point, but sometimes it's quite good to continue building spontaneously and not even think too much about it, just do it. Yeah, and now we are here, and what you can see, now I have built a second guest area with a few attractions like a cinema and so on, and yeah, I didn't completely fill this plaza with the path tool. I took another look at how big is the Sinosauropteryx, and by the way, I find it unbelievable that the little dinosaurs need so much space. But luckily we are in sandbox mode and we can ignore certain requirements. And as you can see, I also finished designing the larger enclosure with the different plants, and I would like to create different spots in the rest of the national park in a similar way. Sometimes with temperate trees or with the coniferous forest or in a mix or whatever, or a little sandy section for the Velociraptor. Yeah, we have a lot of ideas, and yeah. But if you have a few suggestions about what kind of dinosaurs you would like to see in the future here in this park, please feel free to write me this in the comments. And I already have a list of dinosaurs. For example, in the future we added the Tyrannosaurus, like the Tarbosaurus in here. Also the Ceratops. Okay, the only one ceratopsian that we have in Asia, and the Asa Hadrosaurus like the Para and the Lorotitan, etc., and the Gallimimus. And yeah, we have a lot of dinosaurs, but feel free to give me ideas, wishes, or whatever, and yeah. And then we enjoy a little bit again the time lapse, and then we hear us later. So, exactly. We are here on this point, and I have now finished the enclosure for the little squirrel, the Sinosauropteryx, and have only planted the outside areas, and I definitely wanted to leave the middle of the enclosure more sandy, so that we could see the little Sinosauropteryx better from the observation platform. And I thought it fits very well with the viewing log gallery as a border between the enclosure and the attraction plaza for the guest. Yeah. And I would like to apologize at this point that my microphone has become very bad, and I know I need a better one in the future for my audio recordings, and I'll definitely make a lot of mistakes with my little carrier here on YouTube, but okay, I think it's getting better in the next time, and with more money then I have a better microphone for the audio recording, and so I hope my videos are getting better, and please forgive me. Okay, so then let's talking about a little bit the Sinosauropteryx. Yeah, the Sinosauropteryx is a genus of theropods from the Lower Cretaceous of China and was approximately just over 1 meter long and weighed only 500 grams. Wow. The representation in Jurassic World Evolution is larger, which is good. Otherwise we wouldn't be able to see many dinosaurs so well. No matter, we love these little squirrel and the size that we have here in game, and yeah, I like the animations, but I sometimes have problems with the representation of the feathers. It looks more like fur than feathers, but whatever. He's really cute, and I watched him for a long time when I recorded this first episode. Alrighty, by the way, in the pronunciation I mean fur, not fur. Sorry for this. And yeah, after then I chose the Centaurosaurus offline and took the larger enclosure for him. And yeah, so we have our first 3 enclosures and our first 3 dinosaurs for the first episode. And afterwards there is an overview in the end credits, and enjoy it. And yeah, I hope you like the first episode, and I wish you a great time again. Stay healthy, and well, we see us next week to the next episode, and let us surprise ourselves what comes next. So I read it in the comments. If you have any ideas or something, I would implement this and build again with the first Jurassic tour through the landscape and so on. But well, this is the part of the next episode, and thank you for watching and have a great time, and yeah, until next week, bye bye.